Hello, welcome back to another video, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're leaving a like on the video and smashing the subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1K before the end of the season, people. I'm just going to react a little bit to Fulham versus Crystal Palace. Palace beat Fulham 3-0 at Craven Cottage. Their away record, fair play to them. I think they did beat them earlier in the season as well. Did a number on them, Glasner against Marco Silva, and he's done it again. Glasner's really got them playing, especially away from home, like they know how to manage a game. They know when to press high. They know when to sit back. And you can kind of tell from like the first 5-10 minutes from the game how the game was going to go. Just because Fulham were passing it around very sideways, didn't really know how to break Palace down, and then they just got run over. They just got run over in midfield, and ultimately Palace just have more final third quality, even when like some Mateta isn't scoring, and Eze will score a goal like that. Like that's the truth of it. He's capable of doing those kind of things. As much as Eze had a difficult start to the season in terms of performances, everyone knows the kind of quality you could expect from a Barry Eze. Everyone knows. Everyone knows the kind of quality you can expect. It's goals like that. It's goals like that he's capable of on his day. And they just managed the game really well. Chris Richards was immense at the back. Like all of their centre backs were. Don't get me wrong, but Chris Richards especially heading everything out. Um, I don't know why Fulham didn't start Raul Jimenez. I don't know why. Like for me, I think Raul Jimenez would have given them a bit more problems. I don't think it would have changed the game much, as Palace, deserve to win in every area of the pitch. However, for me, I don't think Fulham gave themselves much of a chance. I get it's like players coming back from international break, but it's in the FA Cup quarter final, so this is your like first chance to go to Wembley in God knows how long. And fair play to Crystal Palace, they're going to Wembley, and a big reason because of that is Adam Wharton as well. That's why I put his name in the title. It's because I really like Adam Wharton. I've liked Adam Wharton for a very, very long time because I watch the Championship at times. I haven't had a chance to watch it as much this year as much as I wanted to because streaming gets in the way of most things I want to do nowadays. But however, with Adam Wharton, I've been raving about this guy for quite a long time now, and it's because he was injured for a long period of time that people just started calling him overrated and saying that he shouldn't start for England or he doesn't deserve to be in the England squad and stuff like that as well. And this guy is proven that he can play right now. He's ready to play right now. Forget about future, forget about development, forget about potential. This guy is good for the right now. This is why I said him and Rice should start together in the midfield because I rate someone like a Kobe Mainu, for example, but I feel like Wharton's a bit more disciplined in terms of they're different types of players. I rate them both. Um, I think at times you might need them all three in midfield just to control a game a bit if you're looking to play a bit more possession based. England have got a lot of good midfielders, but a lot of them, the good midfielders, aren't the big names, and I feel like Adam Wharton's going to be a victim of that, unfortunately, due to the current manager we have, but also the previous manager we had was never going to pick him anyway. Even though he picked him for the Euros, never gave him a minute. Even though England could have done someone like a Wharton in the Euros at the start, from the very start, and I feel like a Rice Wharton partnership would be really good. Rice winning the ball back. They can both win the ball back very well, like high up the pitch and stopping counter attacks. They can both do that. But Rice winning the ball, then Wharton distributing the ball forward, Rice keeping it ticking. Like they would be able to keep the ball quite well together. I feel like he'd be very important and he should be starting for England when going to the World Cup for sure. I think he's immense. He's immense. It's the press resistance. Listen, he gave the ball away a couple of times, but he doesn't usually give the ball away. He doesn't usually give the ball away. He knows when to keep it. He's a great dribbler with the ball, like in terms of like when he's driving with the ball, when he needs to get out of tight spaces, he's able to do that when the pass isn't on and when he feels like, okay, I've got no options here. Let me go and try and link up the play myself. He's able to do that as well. It's not like he can't give you anything going forward as well. This guy has played in a 10 before in previous times in his career. So I'd be delighted to see him start for England. I don't see the problem. I don't think there's any like footballing on the pitch reason where people can be like, nah, he shouldn't. It's all like other stuff. It's all political stuff. It's all because like he plays for a Palace. He doesn't play for a Big Six team, or because of the other names that are there, they'd rather start a Rice Bellingham and then start like a Foden or Palmer in the 10 just to fit big names in. I'm not here for that. That's the reason why England don't win anything anyway. It's because the big names are all forced together and none of them even fucking step up anyway apart from Bukayo Saka. So it like legitimately, I don't know. But that's my opinion on Adam Wharton. I think Fulham approached that game all wrong for me. They weren't passing the ball quick enough. Uh, Fulham's play is very good with the way they usually like switch the wings when they pass quicker. Whether it's a Werby, a Dharma, whoever's playing on the left and right, they're usually very good at switching the play quite well. But that five that was defending them, it they made Fulham play predictable. That was all because of Palace's play, but also because they made Fulham overthink and not pass the ball quick enough, which is very good play again. Once again from the likes of Wharton Lerma. Jefferson Lerma is probably one of the most underrated players in the league, and he always has been since he's been in the Premier League. Whether he played for Bournemouth or Crystal Palace, he's one of the most underrated players. Like, just for me, and they're having them two as a partnership is great. Ismail Assar, you've got like one in Eze who's like he'll drive with the ball, he'll keep the ball, and it can link up well with Mitchell, but it's more the number 10 type in the two behind the striker. And then you've got an Ismail Assar who will stretch the play, will get more on the byline and help Munoz be bit more direct down the right hand side. So it'll give you two different things from each side. It's the Mitchell Eze partnership can develop into how Glasner had the Kostic Kamada sort of partnership he had at Frankfurt. And I feel like what I was expecting from Palace at the start of the season, you're kind of expecting from we're kind of seeing it now from December onwards. And credit to them. They're at Wembley now. They can potentially face Brighton, who are their rivals. And we'll see what happens with Nottingham Forest Brighton tonight as well. And I'll obviously give you my match reaction on that. With Fulham is a bit gutting. I do feel like they needed someone like a Smith Rowe a lot earlier on the pitch as well, because Andreas Pereira wasn't pulling the strings. He's actually done quite well for Fulham at times, but you can tell that he's just a squad player. I don't feel like Sander Berg was on it as much as he usually is. Same with Lukic. I don't feel like Berger was passing quick enough, but also I just feel like he was taking too many touches. Iwobi wasn't on it as well today. So when you're looking at all the players that usually turn up for Fulham that weren't quite nullified today, even the Anthony Robinsons of this world and the Castaños, their fullbacks are very important with the way they play Fulham. You kind of just got to give credit to Crystal Palace where it's due, because these are good players. Like, Fulham have done well this season. Calvin Bassey and Anderson been one of the better centre-back partnerships of this season. Funny enough, Anderson played for Palace. But I feel like Palace showed levels today. The manager showed levels, and just in general, it was a decent game. I thought it'd be a better game from both sides, but at the same time, stylistically, it just suited Palace a lot more. And I like balanced managers, which is why I compliment Graham Potter at my club a lot, which is why I compliment Iraola a lot and Marco Silva a lot. But that's also why I like Glasner, because he'll know when to tell his team to press and when to tell his team to sit deep. It's a manager that's quite underrated in the general landscape of things. We don't have to be obsessed all the time with style of play of a team playing a low block or a team playing a high press. Sometimes you could do a bit of both, and that's what Glasner will give you. And that's why their away record's probably better than at home. So there you go. But listen, people, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe. We're going to have a reaction to Forest Brighton, which I think is the later game. And we're going to stream Pro Clubs at 11. So come and join us for that as well, the second week of Pro Clubs. We're going to have Alfie, Prime, Patrick will be joining us as well. We might have a couple others as well. So make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll chat to you guys in a bit. Take care and peace.